Hi, welcome to another Currencies Direct Sterling Euro podcast with me, Keith Spittlenik. It is Friday, June the 17th. Sterling Euro trading under 114 at 113.94 at the time of filming this. So we've kind of been flirting with that 114 level for the last couple of days now. Main reasons for the lift in Sterling Euro: number one, Greece. There's still no positive course of action that's been implemented for Greece. As we know, the markets hate uncertainty, and to add insult to injury, we're now looking at several European banks having their having a possible looking at a possible downgrade just because they're holding a lot of Greek debt. There's also China to consider now, despite being at record levels of inflation, massive protests going on within the country. The outlook for China is still fairly positive. They're massive importers and exporters, which has been really good news for the dollar, for the States and the dollar. And don't forget that when sterling dollar weakens, sterling euro will strengthen. That's exactly what's happened. Now, sterling came off a little. It was over 114, but came off a little this week. We saw really very poor retail sales data indeed, which is hardly surprising, really, given that we are still at record levels of inflation. I keep mentioning inflation. I just want to touch on very briefly on why inflation is so hyped and why it's so important when it comes to the currency markets. People are still feeling the squeeze in their wallets in the UK. The cost of living is still going up. Energy prices are still going up. Manufacturing slowed down as a result of this. The companies tend to pass on these higher costs to consumers, and with not enough disposable income for consumers to then spend on the high street, this obviously affects the retail industry. Interest rates are still obviously extremely low, so people just can't save, and they don't have that much disposable income at the moment. Where are we going this week? Well, I would say 115 still looks a little way off for sterling euro. If we get more uncertainty about Greece, and if we see euro dollar coming off, then maybe 115 could be a possibility. That's all from me for this week. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. It's absolutely glorious here in Spain. We'll be back next week.